Alright, this is a brand new class we're having at Big Dog. mwfa, most one-eight-fine art. If you used to third grade 20, 25 years ago, back when I was a younger man, this is what we ran. We take the windows out, we change the doors up, and went to the fair. You could throw a car in a day. No welding, no nothing. You just blow the windows. True story. I went to the Butler Farm Show, drove the car to the derby, knocked the windows out, and ran that night. Right on the spot.
Completely phone stock automobiles, and this is as stock as you get. As he said, it's old school revolutionary, like we had 20 years ago. In about 2 hours into a curfew. I'm going to look around the track, I see greens up in the air, and then we are going to fire away. You're going to help me start it now. Let's get this thing going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Green, 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 here we go. We got a goddamn all the way 24, James Tucker to the A1. Temple Senior 13, Corbin Ryder, and the 3X. Moving the line over the number 187, number 122. Jason Alex, number 42. Aaron Young, number 02. Chase Ladboy, number 164. Chris Corey, number 491. Number 48. Bill Plasmer, number 420. Tommy Sobel, number 10. Tyler, number 55. And Jim Walker, number 4. Flag is out. So red flag out, we do need to stop it momentarily. And if that happens, we're going to jump out there. There's usually debris on the track or something that we do need to attend to. In this class, it's usually a bumper or we're checking for a fuel leak or something that's a safety issue on these cars. So we see them climbing out over there, so obviously if we have some type of issue, on that vehicle. Sometimes they get hit and the gas tank pops. We don't really know. We want to go back to a hot green. Everything is okay. We can keep going. We'll go right into a hot green and move right along. And green, green, green. There is a bad dog balls to the wall forward. Trophies donated by Jake Johnson. So you're going to have 3 trophies get out and a bad dog. The bad dog is for the car that you're gravitating to. The one that you're watching to the most damage. We don't care if they finish in the top 3 or not. But then it's out there, you're watching them and wreck a lot of cars. That'll be a bad dog. As long as you can stay on that car is still in competition. And if you're going to be talking about a car going on the farm, they will have 1 minute to get it fired up and make competitive contact and continue in the show. And we are down to 6 vehicles remain. And now five vehicles remain. And now the 187 will go on the clock. Well, the 187 is out, rather, my bad. We're still at the 5. We're going to move there for a moment. We got bumped by somebody. I guess getting bumped will make it move for a second. As you can see, a 524 losing a radiator. But that doesn't mean that they're not. They will run for a little bit before that engine just gets too hot and seizes up. Well, we're still at these 5, trying to sort it out. 4 of the 5 have lost their water. Only one that is not, which is 164, is the only one not steaming. So sooner or later, the other vehicle will get warm and the engine will seize up. So they will run out of time as they try to die. Number 14, currently on the clock. Number 14 being counted on 1 minute to get going. And the 14 gonna finish in fifth. We're down to 4. We're down to 4. Incidentally, that is not a fire, that is the exhaust where it broke off up front. And the exhaust is just going underneath. So down to 4. John Van Ball, 524, Chase Langsdorff in the 164. Chris Rory in the 491 and Zach Thompson in the number 48. That's your final four. The 491 keeps stalling out and keeps firing it back up. And now the 491 is on the clock. That 491 will just fire up and make some competitive contact. You're top three forward out two. We're top three every time they ball. The 524 Chase Lonzo, the 164, and Zach Thompson in the number 48. We're in some of your three finishing trophy birthday and money cards. And red flag gonna come out, red flag coming out. We do have a bumper on the track, we gotta get that bumper out of the way, so we will do that. Once we get that bumper removed, we will go right back to a hot green. It's gonna be quick. We don't have time to jump out, we're going green, guys. Keep going. And Rita looks good. I think we're gonna go green here any moment. Green, green, green. Here we go. The 5:24 is also on the clock. I do not know which one was on the clock first, but they're both on the clock on the backside. The 48 is not running, the 5:24 barely running, but I don't know who made the last contact with who, so we're going to let them run out of time, and then we will let you know who finished in what order. The way it's going to go down is